Go.
Go what? I'm annoyed.
I'm
annoyed.
Well, sometimes your eyes just be annoying for real.
Same to you.
No.
Like I said, interesting point of view.
I don't know how this nigga be both annoying.
You're not even on. So that's accurate. Like sitting there, like you're like you just walk around with no frustration in your life.
First of all, I got
it's crazy. Or you don't cause frustration. It's crazy. So at any rate,
I feel like I do. I just feel like some days we have days where one of us is taking the lead. And today, I feel like it's you.
I disagree. I disagree 100%. Why would it be me?
Because I feel like you be making shit like unnecessarily like difficult.
I feel the exact same about you. The exact same. I feel like your communication style at times makes things unnecessarily difficult.
Because you want to like communicate like informationally. Like I communicate like I'm sharing. Like
that's
I'm sharing.
That's the same thing.
But
all
then,
communication is informational.
No, I'm saying like informational, like boom, 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 like in paragraphs.
No, I think I just wanted to make sense.
We just been arguing all day about communicating. And then we gonna hop on here and play this game and not get no answers right. And that shit's gonna be hilarious.
So, this is shit somebody should have told you, quarantine, date night challenge. This is our Mother's Day edition. So my mom is in the comments. Mom, hi. We're just wrapping up a conversation that we were already having prior to starting this. So we want to make sure we fulfill our obligations and still do this show because we said we would. But this is our quarantine date night challenge, Mother's Day edition. It's a special one because we're gonna have my mom and step pops on here as our guests. We're gonna have my in-laws, Kashuna's mom and dad on here, and then we're gonna have the kids. So the kids and the kids and Kashuna are going to do a special Mother's Day 3 questions to see how well the kids know their mom. And little Sadie might hop in here and have some questions. Sadie is having problems biting on stuff. She wants to chew up everything.
Come on here, Lloyd.
Sadie's adorable. I just want to be on camera. Sadie, baby. Okay. All right. So we're going to add our first contestants. Oh, there we go. We're going live. My man Cypress, I see you. Hope you and Kayleen are doing well. Thanks again for being our contestants last week. All right.
Hi.
Where's your other half? This is the quarantine date night challenge. You gotta have a date with you.
I gotta have a date?
You gotta have a date. You can't be on there by yourself, Mom.
Oh, I didn't know those.
That's against. I should have sent you the rules in advance. I should have sent you the rules.
I thought as long as I showed up.
Half of success is showing up. That is half of success. So we do appreciate you being here.
It sounds like he's coming down now.
So I'll take this time to say Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Do you guys have anything planned for?
We want to hear a good story about Tico. Tell us a good
Can
story
we
about
talk about
what?
quarantine first?
Oh yeah. Okay, go.
So do you guys have anything planned for Mother's Day? So you guys got to kind of scoot next to each other. Yeah. And I know y'all been quarantined, so you may not want to sit so close to each other. I know y'all probably driving each other crazy right now.
Like over here.
We did a little of that, but it ain't nothing.
We know.
We've been bickering all day. All day.
Just random. And then we forget we've been bickering and then be nice to each other and then end up bickering again. So it's been fun.
My head hurts. I got a headache.
That's gonna be in quarantine.
I ain't got no place to go. All right. So where do you got? What are you guys doing for Mother's Day?
Downstairs.
That sounds great with TV.
So you're moving from upstairs to downstairs. That's like a staycation.
Yeah. There you go. A Mother's Day staycation.
That's just going downstairs is a staycation.
Downstairs.
Changing your shirt.
You know, a different environment, kind of, because we're always upstairs. So
Yeah.
you know, decided to come down for a minute, hang out with you guys. Yeah, so see what y'all trying to do to us.
So that's like me. So because I've been working at home, and so what I have to do is I pick different rooms in the house to work in. So it kind of gives me a little bit of variety.
I get it.
I'll do a lunch meeting in the bedroom, so it's just like a little different. It's not all in the same space. So I relate. All right. So the way that this works is we're gonna ask you guys 3 questions. You guys got 3 questions. If you get 2 out of 3 right, we're gonna cash app you. We're gonna send you $25. You win $25 that you can use on your quarantine Mother's Day.
Is that a piece?
Huh? No, y'all. It's per couple, right? We ain't rich. Y'all get $25.
$12.50 each.
Y'all can split it. $12.50 a piece. All right, so let's start by having you both introduce yourselves. All right, tell us who you are.
I'm Debbie. I'm Lloyd's mother and Kashuna's mother-in-law.
Yes.
And I'm James. I'm a late bloomer, You know that Lloyd is my son because I love his mother, and he's a special kind of cat. I really appreciate him. And then Kashuna is my daughter-in-law.
And you can't help nothing but to love me. So
Yeah, no doubt.
Say that she's our heart.
Yeah.
thank you.
She crazy. That's what she is. Okay, so now we always like to start this by having our couples tell us your love story. So tell us your love story. How did y'all meet? Like the story is even a little foggy to me sometimes. Like I just know at one point Mom was like, "I'm moving to Minnesota," and I was like, "Where you going?" I'm like,
I'm in love.
"What's going on? You going where? What about me?" And I was left to fend for myself at 21 years old.
Right, at 21 years old.
I was left to be in the cold world.
That was a tough time. Okay, so you want to tell them?
You go ahead.
Okay. My memory might not be as good as hers, but the way that we met, obviously her in Arizona and me in Minnesota, I had a Chase credit card, and
Please don't tell my mom was credit card scam. Please. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to hear she was credit card scam.
So what happened is I called my credit card company because they had changed my rate or something like that, or I was looking for a better rate. and I called. I got a cat on the phone, and he wasn't satisfying me. You know, he ain't had the right answer. So I said, hey, look, can I speak with your supervisor, because you know I ain't taking that for my answer. And guess what?
That was the supervisor.
On the phone.
That was it. That was all you wrote.
Someone sent him over to me because he was harassing them. He was trying to get-
It's
They didn't have it
okay.
And so y'all hit it off because you both like good customer service. Because my mom is known to return something or go yell at a customer service person. Like, she's known for that. So she respected that you wanted good
So
service.
she probably, and I didn't know that about her, but she said, this guy got a little fight in him too.
Anyway, that was the first, and
I flirted,
and there was a story that said we met on the internet.
yeah.
But did we have a computer, T? No.
We did have a computer. We used to have a
I
dial-up.
still know how they met.
We had
So
a
basically,
computer.
your mama like, keep that off the street. We ain't met on the internet.
Y'all met through customer service. That's even better.
Get them facts straight. Okay, 3 questions.
All right. So are you guys ready for your 3 questions?
Okay.
Oh, first, do y'all got a notepad? Y'all got to have a notepad.
She hooked me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you're both gonna have to write your answers down, and then you can't look at each other's answers, and then we're gonna ask each of you. I'll let Kid do the rules because I always get the rules wrong.
Yeah.
But we're gonna ask y'all 3 questions. Y'all both gonna get the answer for the other person. So like James, you'll answer for my mom. Mom, you'll answer for James. And if y'all get it right, that's 1 point. So everyone y'all get right, that's a point. All right, so you don't reveal your answers till we tell you to. So one at a time, you'll flip your answer over to see if you got it right or not. Yeah, keep your camera up, horizontal.
Okay.
Are we good now?
No, you
No,
said
y'all got to move it down
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, right there.
But
But y'all got to turn it horizontal though.
okay. Now it's horizontal.
No, then turn it to vertical. Then turn it. I'm sorry, vertical.
Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'm directionally challenged.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's perfect.
No, now y'all got to move it down.
Go down just a little bit more.
This is like a skit. You can see parents like parents learning technology.
I know. I was just needing help.
I'm a fix it.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
You should have never
That's good.
I don't know, y'all.
I think we just.
Oh no, we got y'all. Y'all back. Y'all back. This is gonna be hilarious when people watch.
Okay, go.
Hold on, we can't see y'all. Y'all
Look at this dog.
Okay.
y'all have to position the camera a little bit better.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me do some.
She still got it in her hand, so bear with us.
I had it good the last time.
This is couples. Like, we want people to see couples working together. We want to see how y'all problem solve together. This is a part of the challenge. How do we overcome a camera phone not working properly?
Okay. That should be
All right.
All right, yeah, that's perfect. All right, here we go. All right, now all y'all need to do is get y'all notepads ready. Are y'all ready for your first question? And then me and Ken are gonna answer as well, and to see if we get them right, and then you guys will give us your answer.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready?
I want the toast.
Your toast. We don't have anything. We do got to do a toast. Okay, let's do a toast. Hold on.
Well, just tell the first question.
No, We got to do the toast. That's now ceremonial. That is a part of.
I know.
That is a part of this show.
I got one for you.
And we toast with the left hand. When you with people that you love, you toast with the left hand because it's closest to your heart.
Okay. I got my ginger ale.
Yep, and Gatorade.
James got his
Okay.
Gatorade.
All right. Happy Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day.
Hey,
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
All right. Your first question. What is a childhood memory they always bring up?
Ooh.
What is a childhood memory they always bring up? So, James, you're going to say a childhood memory that my mom always brings up. Mom, you're going to say a childhood memory that James always brings up.
Wow.
that's interesting.
Child. Okay, I got it.
Uh,
All right. Got it. I ain't gonna look.
All right. Don't look at each other's answers.
I think we're both ready with that one.
Okay. We're waiting on Kashuna.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go first. Or
What?
hold on. No, you're gonna answer first. So, Kashuna, what was a childhood memory I would say you always bring up? That's what I answered. That's what
Okay, so I'm gonna say that. What I would answer.
Yep, and then I'm gonna flip it around and you're gonna see if I was right or not. So,
Okay.
what is a childhood memory you always bring up?
The Sad Sesame Street movie. Follow that bird.
No, what? That you always bring up. So tell the story. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I just remember this Sesame Street movie called Follow That Bird when they stole Big Bird, and then they had Big Bird at the circus. They had painted him blue. So that's a childhood memory of mine.
No, I said her childhood memory would be something about the East Side. Like, that's where she grew up, East Side Phoenix. She got a million freaking stories about the East Side that drive me nuts. Or being bullied. So she used to, when she first moved out here, she used to get bullied and picked on.
Yeah.
So those are the two things she kind of, that I remember that she always brings up. I remember this Sesame Street story, but not enough. You don't bring that up as much as being bullied or something about the East Side. All right, so I would say my childhood memory that I always bring up is probably when I was a kid and I wanted to change my name to Michael, and or it's when we moved, my mom put all the black art up in our house.
That's what I put. Fort Worth. Flipping all the black people.
Yeah. So literally, I don't know if you remember my Boca Raton. When you moved us from that one base to Boca Raton, and there was a bunch of black kids in the neighborhood. And then, no, it was Fort Worth, but the name of the complex was Boca Raton. And all the kids used to like backflip, like they could tumble. And we used to be outside, and they were doing like Olympic level backflips and somersaults that they taught themselves, like they were self-taught. And I think about this all the time. I'm like, if we would have just had one caring adult that was out here with us that actually saw these kids flipping and put them into some type of program, one of them kids could have made it to the Olympics. Like, they was literally self-taught. Like, it was the most phenomenal thing I've ever seen in my life. So that is something I talk about all the time. All right. So now y'all see how it works.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I remember Boca Raton. It was the suburb of Fort Worth. And before we moved to Boca Raton, we lived out in a place called
White Settlement.
White Settlement.
So I had to
White
take
And they had me questioning my identity, James. I was questioning who I was. I didn't know I was in the sunken place before I even knew what the sunken place was. I was 8 years old in the sunken place. Okay, are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, so you do this part because I always mix it up.
Okay, so, Madid, what would be a childhood memory that you talk about all the time? And we're going to see if James got it right.
Okay. The childhood memory that I talk about all the time, I do talk about Western Hills, where we lived on Hidalgo Vista right there in the corner house, and how we used to walk to school down the alley.
Okay.
And why we walked to school down the alley is because we changed clothes. Because Mama and Daddy did not allow us to wear pants. So we walked down the alley, and we always had a change of clothes before we went to school.
And you put pants on?
We
Or
put
just something better than what they had to do
no,
now.
where we got the pants from, I do not know, because we didn't have none in the house.
Okay,
Right, so
James, what did you write?
What did you write? What did you say? What was the childhood memory you thought you would say?
Can you see that?
Let me see. Family at Texas.
Going.
No point. No point.
And that's true. That's true.
No points, but I just got a comment on this. I've heard more about going in the car, the family, going to Texas when they were kids and spending time with Pop's family down there than I have about Hidalgo Vista.
That's
Walking down some alley.
that's true. I always Texas. That's true.
Okay, James, tell us what.
I have the other conversation with myself all the time.
I get left out of everything, but that's all right.
Oh.
All right, so James, what is your childhood memory that you always bring up? What would
And
my
we
mom
got to see
say?
if Madid got it right.
You want me to say what it is?
No, James supposed to. James.
Yeah, James is going to tell us his childhood memory, then you're going to show us if you got it right.
Okay.
And when you said childhood, what you talking about?
I'm talking about your childhood. Like, what's a memory that you feel like you always bring up to my mom
As a kid.
as a kid from your childhood?
And it doesn't matter if it was 6 or teenager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just any time in your childhood.
Oh, that's right.
I got 2.
Just like he always
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
worried.
You got to come back into the camera, James.
Okay. I just don't want Deb to see this.
Oh, no, you don't got to write this one down. She
Okay,
wrote
yeah.
down her answer.
Okay.
You're supposed to answer it, then I'm supposed to see if I got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you write it down?
I wrote it down.
Okay. So I got 2 though.
But you only get
Okay.
one. You only get one. No, go ahead.
We trying to win.
Well, let's see if I get one of them right. Go ahead.
Trying to get that 1250.
Okay. So I talked to Deb a lot about, and I'm talking about childhood, is being very slow in school, having that ADHD, and not getting along with my brother and sister.
Okay.
Being
Okay.
out.
What did you say, Mom?
Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys this, right? I
Hold it
crossed
up.
out brother. I crossed out brother and sister. See?
Oh, okay.
Look at this child. Look on them. Try to make.
Y'all see that, right?
Yeah. So you don't get no point. You
should've went with your
should've
first
went with your first instinct.
I put down the barbecue George. But I had the brother and sister first. And
They don't count. You scratched it out. They don't count. Sorry. All right, so tell me about the barbecue memory. What's the barbecue joint?
But I mean, my father started these barbecue restaurants, and I worked at the barbecue restaurant. First, I ran one. The initial that opened, I ran that after they opened the second one, and then they decided to close that one because it was so small and open another one in another area. So there was always at least two, except for when they first started. And then the last one that they had, I worked at until I came to Minnesota. And I just remember learning all of this stuff about cooking, what side to start certain meats on, and how long to cook them, what part of the grill to put them on, and just all that interaction with my mother and father, mainly my mom. And that was that's a biggie too. That's a biggie.
And the name of Bolden Barbecue.
Bolden Barbecue.
Bolden Barbecue.
Bring that back. We're gonna bring back some Bolden. I can see that in a jar. We can put that in a box, man. Bottle that up.
And look, T, I made some out of sight barbecue sauce from scratch.
Okay.
We'll
have to talk about that offline. We'll talk about that offline.
Okay.
Business. All right, so here's your second question. What is their favorite movie? So, Mom, what is James's favorite movie? James, what is my mom's favorite movie?
You asking some hard questions. And I'm going to tell you a story.
Uh-oh.
You got to do it while you writing your answer. Write your answer while you tell the story.
Write my answer.
So what is James's favorite movie? James, what's my mom's favorite movie?
Ooh, wait. Jeez, man. I'm not a movie person.
Why you keep getting out of the camera?
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, y'all under production right now. But stay on your mark.
Okay.
All right, are you guys ready?
I am not, man.
All right, we'll give you another couple seconds.
Just guess.
I don't know movies. What the heck would I say? Okay.
I usually watch movies by myself anyway.
So, James, you're going to say what my mom's favorite movie is, and Mom, you're going to say what you think James's favorite movie is.
Right. Okay, got it.
All right, so we're going to go first. So you want to go first this time? I'll go first this time.
Yeah, so your favorite movie is?
So my favorite movie is House Party.
Yeah, House Party.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And
doing better than us.
No.
not quite.
1.5 points. I won.
Y'all just trying to make us feel better. That's all. All right, so I would say kids' favorite movie is either Mommy Dearest or A Christmas Carol.
Oh, yeah, they like ties.
Oh, you were supposed to say it.
Oh, yeah, but that would be it, yeah.
Which one?
I would say Mommy Dearest or A Christmas Story. I like Mommy Dearest. Have you guys seen Mommy Dearest?
Woo, woo.
Do you guys like Mommy Dearest?
Yeah. If you guys win, do we have to send you cash out 25?
No.
Don't have
Don't work that way. There's only a one-way transaction.
Okay.
All right. So, are you? Okay, so hold on.
That's the seal.
See, you guys doing the same thing we did. I like both those movies, House Party and Mommy Dearest.
That's the kid.
That was a crazy woman. I never wanted Mommy Dearest.
Yeah. There was another movie that kid really likes too. It's called Imitation of Life. That's
a good one too. I love that. That's a checker.
So one time, like when Kid and I got our first apartment, I had bought her like those movies on DVD, and I mean they were delivered to our house, and somebody came to our house and stole them. Like they stole them off of our patio.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. Who you want to do first? Because they got to answer now.
Okay. James, what is... No, Debbie, what is your favorite movie?
What is my favorite movie?
Yeah.
There's this. Well, I liked it, the one with they filmed it in Phoenix, and
Waiting to Excel.
Yeah, Waiting to Excel. They filmed it in Phoenix, and I love the movie. Also, the boys, you guys bought me that CD for the movie.
For Waiting to Excel?
The DVD.
The DVD? Okay, James, what did you say?
What did you put?
Don't look so excited. Let's see what you put.
Can y'all see that?
What did that say?
Lifetime.
So any movie on Lifetime. That was a good guess.
You're right, because you're right.
That's half a point, because I'm sure Waiting to Excel
is on Lifetime.
We'll give it to you.
I'm sure. That's half a point.
That's half a point.
All right, James, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, I would have to say, is it the Mac or?
You're trying to say Superfly.
That's it.
Is that what it is? Superfly?
I would say Mac, but it's Superfly with Curtis Mayfield doing the soundtrack.
That was my favorite. Another one of the ones I liked it too. Superfly. Freddie dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what did you say?
What did you write?
Anything Western.
Superfly wasn't a Western. That was anything. That was
not
anything.
Western.
That was not a Western.
It didn't even happen on the West Coast.
Unless you said West Side, like happening in Oakland, like that was
We
not a
gotta
Western.
pay close attention to each other.
What's funny is we did this last week with some newlyweds, and they got all the answers right.
Like all
and we were like, after 20 years, you ain't gonna remember all that. We're gonna do this again. After y'all been together,
you're not gonna remember.
You're not gonna remember all.
There's 1,000 stories. You hear 1,000 stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he turned on the Westerns, and I leave the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like that when she turns on Grey's Anatomy. She turns on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh yeah.
I go to sleep. So that's all right. This is y'all last question. This is for pride. Y'all doing this one for pride. Y'all.
Make the easy one.
All right. So this question is, what is their favorite thing about themselves? So, Mom, what is James's favorite thing about himself? James, what is my mom's favorite thing about herself?
Wow.
Wow.
I can think of so many things.
Wait, what?
What is your favorite thing about yourself? So what am I going to say is your favorite thing about yourself? What are you going to say, what is my favorite thing about myself?
So I'm supposed to say what her favorite thing is or my favorite thing?
No, you're supposed to say what her favorite thing is about herself. And Mom, you're saying what is James's favorite thing about himself?
Okay. I'm pretty good. I actually knew the answers, but I just guessed the wrong one.
You just try to level the playing field, that's all. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
You guys go first.
All right. I'll say Kashuna's favorite thing about her.
No, I'm supposed to say it.
Oh yeah. So what is your favorite thing about yourself?
Like
Myself.
like I am who I am.
So you're supposed to write what my favorite.
Self-confidence.
Yes.
Okay. So she said her favorite thing about herself was her self-confidence. I said it was her eyes. She would say it was her eyes or her loyalty.
Okay.
Okay, self-confidence. All right. I would say my favorite thing about myself, would either be my self-confidence or my work ethic.
I put your consistency.
Yeah, I mean, consistency ain't always fun. Sometimes consistency is bad.
We didn't say fun. He said, what would be, if you had a medal to give yourself, what would it say on there? I said it would say consistency on there.
I was thinking about practicing, but he wasn't cooperating.
Okay, James, what is your favorite thing about yourself?
I would have to say my people skill.
Okay.
Working with people.
Okay. My dear, what did you write?
What you got there?
Talking.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I was gonna put
People
talking.
skills, talking.
I just put talking.
Okay. We'll give you that.
We'll give you that.
That's half a point.
Okay. Now, my dear, what's your favorite thing about yourself?
My favorite thing about myself is I know I'm pretty consistent.
Consistent. James, what did you write?
Change this right
You
quick.
would always tell when I answer wrong.
Yeah, let me change this right quick.
Go ahead.
What did you write?
What you write?
Can you read that?
No.
I'll tell you what my favorite thing
No,
is.
James, what does it
What did you
say?
say?
Raising her kids.
Oh,
So that's a good guess. I would have thought you would have said that.
I was
Yes.
going to say that, but then I was thinking I would be being
Yes.
vain. So
But is it
Yes. Well, we appreciate.
that's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
That's a
You did a
joke.
good job.
Y'all got half a point out of 3, which is better than some couples.
0.
You know, that's better than we've done sometimes.
After all these years, you kind of
it's just too much to
Yeah, it's too much to remember.
And that's how we feel.
And then
Hey, I'm not even going to try to remember all these stories. Then you hear the same one 12 times, then you don't hear it again for like 2 more years.
and then they change what they like on you.
That is true.
That's special.
That's me all the
I used to have the
time.
worst time buying gifts because she would change up all the time. I'm like, I don't know what you like.
I'm like, I'm emotional.
You just go buy it for yourself. I have no idea what you like. Thanks,
Well,
y'all.
we appreciate you guys.
We love y'all for doing this special edition learning technology with us. We know it ain't always the
So
easiest.
this is first.
Yeah.
Yes. But we love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
Thank
Day.
you for being a very thoughtful, loving mother-in-law. I couldn't have asked for a better one.
And stepfather. Appreciate y'all.
Papa James.
Happy Mother's Day. I didn't send any cards to
Good.
nobody.
No
Good.
problem. This is it.
Good.
Everybody needs to
This
watch.
is it.
This is a blanket. Happy Mother's Day to
And if you
everybody.
missed it, you missed it.
All right, y'all.
Thanks for involving us. Okay, thanks for involving us.
When we get the one
Bye. Have a good evening.
We'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Yeah.
hang up. All
Yeah.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello. Is that you there? Okay, tell her to
All right, that was
make
Mom,
the
dude.
request.
Now, so we gonna go with your mom and dad, or we gonna go with the kid?
My mom and dad.
All right, so that's gonna have my in-laws on.
It's Instagram, and it's on
My
the sheet
father-in-law,
somebody should have
Butch.
told us.
Mother-in-law Renee, who are
Page.
who are characters, all to themselves. Desmond said, "Oh man," Desmond, no, it's about to go down.
Have you like that page yet?
But I'll let y'all know it's a blessing that they're able to participate, because Butch had spent like 2 weeks in the hospital with some health issues, and there's already enough going on in the world, so it's kind of scary enough. And he had to have a surgery and a brain surgery. And he spent 2 weeks in the hospital recovering, and he's healed, man. So God is good, and he's feeling like himself again, and he's gonna join us on this Mother's Day edition of Quarantine Date Night Challenge. So we're beyond pleased that he's able to come on and join us. So y'all watching, you'll be able to really send him love and blessings his way, him and my mother-in-law, because they've been through a lot, They've definitely been through a lot. Appreciate you.
Hello.
Yeah. So, it's good stuff.
Yeah,
so
what's the handle? Like, do SS somebody should HTU.
Yes. So we're excited. We're excited that they're going to be able to be on. Their characters, they lived a colorful life. And they produced this woman here.
And then do the request. There she go.
So she joined. Now she got to do a request to join.
All right. Sit with them. Sit with them. Make sure that the camera and stuff work well. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
There they go. There they go.
Hi.
We got Butch.
First of all, we need to thank Ashley.
We got to thank you
for going. Thank you, Ashley. Hey, come get it right well.
They got a special cameraman over there.
Ashley, the cameraman.
I had to.
Okay, how y'all doing? Y'all look great.
Thank you. We're feeling great.
Good. How you doing, Butch?
I'm all right. How you?
I'm doing good. Glad y'all could join us.
Glad to be invited.
I'm excited. So these are my parents, Butch and Renee. Y'all all know them, love them. I'm super excited to be able to do this with them because my dad's been in the hospital, so we're super blessed. We're going to try to keep these stories as PG as possible, Mama. Look, help her, Ashley.
Okay, I'm going to keep them as clean as possible.
No, we want the real story.
Okay, good.
Okay, so the way that we normally start the show is that
it's about to be the shit that we wish they wouldn't have told us now.
This is going to be a new edition. Shit we wish they wouldn't have told us.
Okay, so you guys have to tell us your love story, how you met.
You did right.
Well, the first time we met, my sister in Birmingham had a party, and this handsome gentleman was at the party. And he was just getting back in town, and he was looking for a girlfriend, but I was too busy dancing, so he went on to the next person. But our love story happened when I was in Mississippi. I was married to a man that I had been married to for 5 years. And this gentleman walked up on the porch with that same sister of mine and her husband. And I said, oh my God, I love that man. And she said, you don't even know his name. I said, I know one thing. I know I love him.
Wow.
And a year later, I left that husband, and we've been together for 40 years.
So your intuition was right.
Yes.
Butch came in and just took you right off the court.
Right on out.
So we always toast. We toast with the left hand to our couples because this whole show is about love and connection and us coming together and celebrating that love. So we want to toast to you and Butcher and your union. Congratulations.
Okay. Y'all just looking for a reason to toast.
Yeah, that's true. You know us too well. You already telling too much.
Okay.
Okay, so we asked y'all 3 questions.
Okay.
If y'all get 2 out of 3 right, we're going to send y'all $25 in cash, through Cash App.
We'll send it to Ashley.
We'll send it to Ashley.
Okay.
And y'all can put it towards your Mother's Day
Date night,
whatever it is. What are y'all plans for Mother's Day? Y'all got anything planned for Mother's Day?
Well, I just ordered this new box from AT&T.
Get back on camera.
AT&T TV box. And I just ordered that. So I said, no children, no grandkids. Just me and my hubby, that new box, and our remote.
Amen.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great weekend.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds like a well-deserved Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You into that shit?
It's marriage couples.
My love story came March 1st, 1991.
Are y'all ready for your first question?
Yes.
Okay. Shamika, Desmond's wife, Mika says, Happy Mother's Day to y'all.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. And to all the other mothers out there watching this wonderful love story, Happy Mother's Day to y'all.
All right, so here's your first question.
First question.
And y'all can't look at each other's hands.
Right, okay, I'm not.
So y'all have to turn y'all backs.
Okay.
All right. What is the thing they are most likely to go viral for? So what is the thing they are most likely to go viral for? So you know, like those memes that go crazy on the internet and everybody's sharing it and laughing. What is the thing they're most likely to go viral for? So Butch, what is the thing that Renee is most likely to go viral for? And Renee, what is the thing that Butch is most likely to go viral for?
Oh, goodness. He wants the women.
I guess. Being loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, but
Right there, you can't say it yet.
I knew that was coming.
That's okay. I got a good one for him.
all right, Teddy LaBelle.
All right, are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna go first. Go first. So, all right. So the thing that I think
that you would go viral for.
That I think I would go viral for is some type of teacher campaign.
Yeah, that's what I put.
Something related to my organization.
We ain't finna get these $25. I can tell you that.
All right, what do you think? What did I say the thing you go viral for?
Being loud and obnoxious.
I said she would go viral for cussing someone out. So I think that counts. I think you got
that counts.
I think you got 1 point.
Ask, if it disconnect, you just have to ask again. All right.
Okay. So,
all right. So,
hold on.
I said the thing.
So, Mama, what do you think you would go viral for?
Being loud and obnoxious and cussing and
Daddy, what did
being
you write?
irate.
What did you write?
What
Show
did
us
you
what
write?
you wrote.
I wrote being loud and obnoxious.
That's half a point.
That's half a point.
That's half a point.
All right, so Daddy, what do you think you would go viral for?
What I go out viral for?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Let me see. I guess.
That's what I put.
What'd you put?
He won't go.
I won't go.
Yeah, he won't go viral. he won't go. That's why I have to be loud and obnoxious. He won't go.
I think Butch would go viral for being sharp. He'd have on something clean.
Yeah.
And everybody be one of the memes everybody
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Did you hear my answer? He won't go.
Lord have mercy.
All right, y'all ready for question number 2? All right.
Okay.
What celebrity couple are you most like?
What?
What celebrity couple we're most like?
Yeah, what celebrity couple are you most like?
No, he don't know anything.
I'm gonna say Tina Turner.
Hush. Don't say it out loud, because then they'll think we cheated.
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
All right.
Hey, me and Daddy need to play this because we on the same thing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Anything else from you? Because I just took you out.
All right, what celebrity couple are you most like?
Because she did.
All right, Kashuna, what celebrity couple are we most like?
I put J and B.
I put J and B.
Who y'all put?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
I said Ike and Tina Turner.
That's what I
Renee, what did you say?
I can see the Turner.
Before the limo or after the limo?
So why I can
The whole story.
Y'all love that hard?
And my mama
Huh?
thought it was Tina Turner.
I said, why Ike and Tina? Did y'all love that hard?
Yeah. Yeah, and they were go-getters. They were trendsetters. They were money getters. They were hard in love and fought hard, all of the above. The only thing we couldn't do was play an instrument and sing.
and Kid says you used to think you was Tina Turner back in the day.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Because I had those
leather jackets,
but I had long, gorgeous hair.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
All right.
And short dresses.
This is your last question. Last question.
Okay, ready.
Here, you pick those last. So I don't know those two. Which one you think? 3 or 4?
The 3.
All right. What are you most likely to argue about? What are you most likely to argue about?
Don't tell that secret.
Which already having
we arguing about that. Arguing about what he can put on the paper. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Butch, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, Kashuna, what is the thing that we would be most likely to argue about?
Miscommunication. No, well, what my answer is, my answer would be everything and nothing.
Yeah.
That's what we would most likely argue about. Everything and nothing at all.
I put miscommunication.
Oh, y'all was almost there.
And golly, kid, you surely is our kid, because we said the same thing. Both of us said everything and nothing.
Nothing.
Honest to God.
Everything and like nothing at all.
Yes. Honest to God, we did. Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Arguing.
All right,
About everything and nothing.
Butch, what would you say? What would y'all most likely argue about?
I said everything.
Y'all got a point. Y'all got a point.
Hey, Mama, what did you put?
What did you put?
I put everything and nothing.
We can't argue about everything.
Look, it's
How we gonna argue
everything
about
to him, but it's nothing to me.
Just argue about everything and nothing at all. All right,
Yes,
well,
I say it's.
I think they only got
I'm thinking. Look.
No, they got the Tina Turner, they got the
yeah.
Loud and Obnoxious.
Okay,
and
y'all got 2.
They got all of them right.
2 out of 3.
Y'all got at least 2. So we're gonna send y'all $25.
All
Right.
Go and get them.
And this is every Friday
cash
night.
app it to you.
Yeah, get it from y'all camera woman. She'll give y'all the money
I'm a cash app it to her.
and she'll reimburse.
All right. Thank y'all.
We
Look, I
love
say
y'all.
we worry about everything, and I argue. It's everything to him, but it's nothing to me. So
We just got to argue about some keys on the floor.
and I told him, don't let the top of your head blow off. I ain't ate them and I ain't thrown them away. But that's how you stay together 40+ years.
We love y'all.
Love you.
Thank y'all.
Love you too.
Happy Mother's
Thank
Day.
Day, Mama. I love you.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Oh my God. Now you know you should have told. Now you know you should have told me to take my time opening that box because you know how I get about gifts. So I ripped off one of the pictures, opening up the box. But that was so beautiful. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. It ain't even Mother's Day.
I know it, but I did wait till after. But I opened it up earlier today. I couldn't wait no longer. You know, I'm just not learning how to hold a secret. I sure can't hold a gift.
All right, y'all go get some rest.
All right,
y'all.
thank you.
I love you guys.
Love you all too.
Thank you, Ashley.
Talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
And for this final round of questions, we're going to bring in our children. What questions? Did you look up some questions?
No.
So how are we going to do this with the kids?
You can just think of some questions.
And see, this is when we start
But
arguing about everything.
And nothing. Because it's a game for me. Why would I need to look up the questions?
Yesterday on the phone, you were looking.
I started to, and then it was a whole list, and I was like, I don't need to do this. This game is for me. Atlas and Starry. You know they ain't looked up no questions.
I'm going to have to Google some questions. Y'all got some good questions a kid should ask their mom? Put them in the comments.
Atlas and Starry.
Yes. He's singing. Hi, Mama.
Go get your brother.
He's able to get himself.
Atlas.
All right, I'm going to find some questions. And while I'm finding questions, we're going to introduce our new guest. This is our daughter, Starry Jai. Introduce yourself.
I'm sorry.
What grade are you in?
8th grade.
Nope, today's your last day, so you a freshman.
At what high school?
St. Mary's.
Let's not be all crazy now.
Atlas!
Oh my goodness. Come on. Mom and Dad want us on their live, I guess. Well, too bad.
Pause it. Atlas, you already knew about this. You did.
We told you yesterday.
Oh my gosh. So.
Now we're trying to get a teenager off of
Games that he's been
the
on
game.
all
Yeah,
day.
use the notepad.
Literally, I haven't been on all day. I just got working for you. First of all, working out. Second of all, third of all, cleaning my room. But I was playing the game all day. You're right. What do we even do?
We're gonna answer some
We
questions.
literally explained this
The
to
whole
you.
thing.
Y'all know I was listening.
No, not over.
Yeah, you gotta get over
Sit
here.
where you can be on camera. You know how Instagram works.
You don't know how Instagram works?
You don't know how Instagram works.
I don't know how Instagram
No, you're gonna
works.
sit
And now
here.
he done deleted
Grab one of those
Instagram.
markers. Grab one of those markers first.
Sadie. Like, what's going on?
No, I closed the door on her. I feel so bad.
You should.
Atlas, I mean, go ahead and introduce yourself.
This
Sit down.
This whole personality you got. Also, you Betty. I'm the son. They ain't telling me about this.
We did tell him about this.
This is Atlas.
What school do you go to?
I go to ASU. I'm a sophomore now.
Sophomore?
I love that.
All right.
I don't care.
Mom,
All right.
please get over a little.
So what? Yeah, can all three of y'all see each other?
Yeah.
Yes, we can all see.
Let's just get started.
Okay.
So, what you guys are going to do, I'm going to ask you 3 questions about your mom. You have to write it on your paper to see if you get it right.
Please stop.
So this is going to be how well, she is fine. Or put her on your
Just stay
lap.
focused.
So you all, yeah, all right. So you guys got to write the answer on your paper. Don't let anybody see it.
You got it.
And then your mom's going to answer.
Got it.
All right.
Let me just say something. All you mothers out there, you guys deserve all the love, all the don't bother me, all the everything on Sunday. Because I can't imagine being in quarantine with these ones, and you had to be a teacher. So every mother out there, you doubled your earning points. Because these ones right here is annoying.
Look at Sadie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everything with the game show.
All right, here we go. All right, so y'all going to have 3 questions.
We got it.
And Are we giving them a prize or no
Yes,
prize?
yes, $25.
Yeah,
Each of us
you gotta
25 though.
Is it about to run out for real?
Yeah, it is. All right, so we just start over.
Let's go.
Should we just start over?
Yes, it's a minute remaining.
Is it 12?
All right, here we go. All right.
Okay.
The first question in our Mother's Day edition, Mommy and Kids edition of Quarantine Challenge is, what is something Mommy always says to you? What is something, stop. What is something Mommy always says to you? Don't let her see. What is something Mommy always says to you? You gotta guess. And so I'm gonna ask Kashuna for her answer first, and then we're gonna see if you guys get it right.
Y'all better get this right.
What is
One right
something-
answer?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I got it.
You can put two.
Yeah.
What is something Mommy always says to you?
My answer is
Hold on. All right. So Kashuna, what is something that you always say to the kids?
nigga.
That's your answer? Welcome to our. All right. Sorry, what did you say your mom always says?
You didn't do your hair this week.
That's right.
Atlas, what is something that you said? Hold on.
I said, you know my daddy was a pimp.
Welcome to the Hopkins household. All right.
Those two are very true answers.
So under what? Tell me the circumstances that you say that you tell him. You know my daddy was a pimp.
It's
He was talking about girls or something.
Yeah.
He tried to put me on game.
yeah.
Like she knows. Like she's up on the game.
Nigga, you know my daddy was a pimp.
All right.
Just like that. All right, second question.
Easy, please.
What makes mommy happy? What makes mommy happy? Kashuna, how much are you writing?
She's writing big.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Atlas, what makes mommy happy?
No, I'm supposed to say
Oh yeah, go ahead. What makes you happy?
family time. I like our family activities.
Atlas, what did you say?
I said someone else doing the dishes.
I said taking a bath, feeling love, not having to cook.
Yes, all those things.
Yeah.
That's family
I think
time.
all those come out of family time.
Yes.
12:50.
Last question. How does your mommy make you laugh?
She knows.
Women are
Yeah.
How
funny.
does your mom make you laugh? Or how does she attempt to make you laugh?
Man.
Sadie, how does mommy make you laugh?
By playing with her.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? All right, Kashuna, how do you make the kids laugh?
By telling corny jokes.
Oh.
Sorry, how does mommy make you laugh?
Making not funny jokes.
Oh, and tickling her. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Atlas,
yeah.
how does mommy make you
I
laugh?
said by poking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank y'all for participating.
Oh.
Do I win?
Tell you when the opportunity to tell your mom Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
I love my
Mother's Day.
baby.
We appreciate y'all. And we
I love
appreciate
y'all.
everybody joining us
Yes.
for this quarantine date night challenge. Mother's Day edition. We'll be back next week. V Prolific and Tootie are going to be our guests next week, and I think we have one other couple too.
They came as Prince and Morris Day. At the house. Yeah.
Did they? And Veronica?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It was in a group message.
In whose group message?
You replied to
Oh, no, that's Robert.
Oh,
okay, yeah. So we have Robert and Janet, who I went to high school with.
Okay.
So we got V Pro and Tootie, Robert and Janet next week. So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Yes.
So we know the quarantine stay at home is being lifted a little bit, but we're still gonna take our time to observe how things are going before we just run out there. But everybody be safe, be smart. Wash your hands, take your vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D.
Tell all the ladies in your life you love them and happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. And really just enjoy this time with family, this time to reflect, and this time to be with your loved ones.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all. Next Friday, 6 p.m., Quarantine Date Night Challenge. Somebody should have told you. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Go ahead,
Ew.
So the kids and
It couldn't say
the kids and I remember this.
Is it 12?
All right, here we go. All right.
Okay.
The first question in our Mother's Day edition, Mommy and Kids edition of Quarantine Challenge is, what is something Mommy always says to you? What is something, stop. What is something Mommy always says to you? Don't let her see. What is something Mommy always says to you? You gotta guess. And so I'm gonna ask Kashuna for her answer first, and then we're gonna see if you guys get it right.
Y'all better get this right.
What is
One right
something-
answer?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I got it right.
You can put two.
Yeah.
What is something Mommy always says to you?
My answer is
Hold on. All right. So Kashuna, what is something that you always say to the kids?
nigga.
That's your answer? Welcome to our. All right. Sorry, what did you say your mom always says?
You didn't do your hair this week.
That's right.
Atlas, what is something that you said? Hold on.
I said, you know my daddy was a pimp.
Welcome to the Hopkins household. All right.
Those two are very true answers.
So under what? Tell me the circumstances that you tell him, you know my daddy was a pimp.
It's when he was
Yeah.
talking about girls or something.
Yeah.
He tried to put me on game.
Like she knows, like she's up on the game.
Nigga, you know my daddy was a pimp.
All right.
Just like that. All right, second question.
Easy, please.
What makes mommy happy? What makes mommy happy? Kashuna, how much are you writing?
She's writing big.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Atlas, what makes mommy happy?
No, I'm supposed to say
Oh yeah, go ahead. What makes you happy?
family time. Like our family activities.
Atlas, what did you say?
I said someone else doing the dishes.
I said taking a bath, feeling love, not having to cook.
Yes, all those things.
Yeah.
That's family
I think
time.
all those come out of family time.
Yes.
12
All right.
50.
Last question. How does your mommy make you laugh?
She knows.
Women are
Yeah.
How
funny.
does your mom make you laugh? Or how does she attempt to make you laugh?
Man.
Sadie, how does mommy make you laugh?
By playing with her.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready? All right, Kashuna, how do you make the kids laugh?
By telling corny jokes.
Oh.
Sorry, how does mommy make you laugh?
Making not funny jokes.
Oh, and tickling her. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Atlas,
yeah.
how does mommy make you
I
laugh?
said by poking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thank y'all for participating.
Oh.
Do I win?
Tell you when the opportunity to tell your mom happy Mother's Day.
Happy
I love my
Mother's Day.
baby.
We We appreciate y'all. And we appreciate everybody joining us
Yes.
for this quarantine date night challenge. Mother's Day edition. We'll be back next week. V Prolific and Tootie are going to be our guests next week. And I think we have one other.
They came as Prince and Morris Day. At the house. Yeah.
Did they? And Veronica?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It was in a group message.
In whose group message?
You replied to
no, that's Robert. Oh, okay, yeah. So we have Robert and Janet, who I went to high school with.
Okay.
So we got V Pro and Tootie, Robert and Janet next week. So y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Yes.
So we know the quarantine stay at home is being lifted a little bit, you know, but we're still gonna take our time to observe how things are going before we just run out there. But you know, everybody be safe, be smart. Wash your hands, take your vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D.
To all the ladies in your life, you love them, and happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. And really just enjoy this time with family, this time to reflect, and this time to be with your loved ones.
Yes.
We appreciate y'all. Next Friday, 6 p.m., Quarantine Date Night Challenge. Somebody should have told you. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Ew.